Hi there. Is there a depression coming? I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor or a financial analyst, but I'm out looking around. Have you been out looking around lately? Have you been downtown in your community? What do you see? Do you see crowded sidewalks and bustling businesses? Or do you see some of the businesses are closed? Maybe they even have boards up over the windows. Maybe they've been closed for a while. What kind of businesses are closed? Are they fish aquariums? Are they restaurants? Are they clothing stores? Are they shoe stores? I don't know what kind of stores are closed in your neighborhood. Hot dog, hamburger places, Chinese food, Mexican food places. I don't know what's closed up, but I hear that a lot of businesses are having trouble finding help. If you're a business and you can't find help, it takes help to sell the merchandise, talk to the customers, order the merchandise, keep the merchandise neat out on the shelf. Lots of things to do, things that I didn't even mention. If you can't get help, you have to close the business. And if because of the illness that we have going around, maybe government has caused you to close your business or to restrict your hours. I don't know what community you live in. I'm here in Southern California, and I'm more familiar with this. In the comments section, tell me what's going on in your community. Identify where you are, what state you're in, what city you're in, what's going on there. We're talking here about the economy, and I don't know. Maybe I was just joking when I started this video off and said, "Is there a depression coming?" But with closed up businesses, there's a lot of things that go on there. The people that bring the merchandise to your store, those people aren't working. The people that were making that merchandise, maybe in the factories, they're not working. A lot of people aren't working. And if you have people that aren't working, where's their income going to come from? I don't know. I watch television, and on television they say, "Oh, this is a great economy. Great things are happening. This is happening. That is happening." And then I hear that well, here on the coast of California, maybe around Long Beach and Los Angeles, where the ships come in to unload, get rid of those large sea containers. Sometimes I hear there are well, maybe 80, maybe 100, maybe over 100 container ships out at sea, just parked, waiting to come in, trying to bring in merchandise. This is bad because we depend upon a constant flow of merchandise into the stores from the manufacturing source. And if we don't have that flow of merchandise from the manufacturing source to the stores, then there are shortages. Oh, what are these shortages? Well, I'm aware that because of chips, some kind of electronic microchip, they say there's not enough of those to build all the cars they need to build. I don't know if that's really the problem, but that's what I hear. Are there any shortages of raw materials for tires? I don't know. I hope that tires don't become in short supply. That wouldn't be good. You look around on this page, down at the bottom, make comments. Tell us what's going on in your community. Are there businesses, are there storefronts that are boarded up or closed? Are there businesses that were there in your community for a long time? Now they're gone? What are these businesses? What kind of businesses? Are they stationery stores? Are they bookstores? Shoe stores? Clothing stores? Pet stores? Exercise places? What kind of businesses are having a difficult time in your community? I'm talking here, but one of the strengths of this particular YouTube channel is your comments, because that lets us know what's going on in the larger picture. Now, I want to draw your attention to videos number 1 through number 60. Videos number 1 through number 60 have to do with saving money and working on obtaining economic stability. If you think some of the videos on this particular YouTube channel might be of benefit to someone, share them. Share them. Tell people about this channel. We need to spread information. What's happening? Communication. Everyone needs to know what's happening in the four corners of the United States. You know, what's happening in Maine? What's going on in Washington? What's going on in Florida, California? And of course, that area that people always call the flyover country, that I think is probably one of the most important parts of the United States, the central part of the United States. What's going on there? What are house prices? You know, with all these businesses closing up, it would seem to me that there would be unemployed people. And yet, there are a lot of people out there buying houses. Where are these people getting all their money? If they're not working downtown, down on Main Street, if that income flow is gone, where are people getting their money? Or are the people that are buying houses, this residential boom that we have, housing prices are going up. You know, if there weren't a whole lot of buyers, if there were no buyers and you had sellers, if you had more sellers than you had buyers, I think that prices would go down. What do you think? If you had more sellers than you had buyers, prices would probably go down. But if you have more buyers than you have sellers, more buyers than you have sellers, that puts pressure on the product, the houses, and it seems to me that that would cause prices to go up. It's kind of a mathematical thing, supply and demand. They teach that in, what is that class called? Econ 1A, Economics 1A. Yeah, you know about that. You've read about that over and over again. Well, look around. Look around. I actually know someone that had a small traffic accident. It was just kind of a bumper car thing, but a bumper got damaged. And from what I hear, the repair shop is telling the owner of the car, we can't do your repair because we can't get that part. It's a fairly new car, couple of years old, but they're saying we can't get that part. Where is that part made? We've got to start thinking about these things. Maybe too many things are being made outside of the United States. Maybe we're too dependent on outside sources for certain things. Maybe we should produce more of what we need. Go in a store sometime. Go in a big box store. Start looking at the labels. Where's this made? Where's that made? Well, maybe I could kind of give you a challenge. How long will it take you in a big box store to look around and find 5 items that are made in the United States? Yeah, go in a big box store, look around, and see how long it takes you to find 5 different products that are made in the United States. Maybe too much stuff that we buy is made someplace else. We're making jobs for someone else. We need jobs for people here. Well, I was just down at the drugstore, one of my local drugstores, And what did I see the other day? My goodness, there were two of those checkout stations where the customer actually goes up and does their own checking out. Puts the product on there so it reads the tag, and then it registers how much money you owe, and you put in your credit card and you pay. What's that going to do to the job of the person that used to do that? Down at one of the large stores in my area where you buy building supplies, they've had self-checkout now for quite a while. And one of the big national big box stores that I shop at frequently, where they have, clothing and groceries, and they have automotive, they got all kinds of stuff, shoes, they got everything in there. They've got everything. They've had maybe as many as 8 self-checkout machines. Takes one person or 2 people to monitor that whole area, and then people scan their product, find out how much they owe, and then pay for it. Are jobs disappearing? Is this a good thing? We need to think about this. Is our economy, is our world changing? And how are you going to change with this world so that you can survive? We all need to survive. Yeah, we all need to survive. I have a video on here about jobs that are exportable. A job that can be done at another location other than the United States, I call that an exportable job. Now, a job like being a plumber or an electrician or someone that puts tires on your car, that has to be done right there. Right there. That worker has to be right there. But if you have an exportable job, a consulting job, or a bookkeeping job, or who knows what kind of job, lots of them that I could name, those jobs don't have to be performed right here. They could be performed in another country. And those jobs are exportable. I would suggest that maybe you stay away from training for an exportable job. There might not be a whole lot of security in exportable jobs. Again, look at my videos, especially videos number 1 through number 60, which have to do with saving money and striving for economic stability, economic security, earning more money so that maybe you can improve your life, have a 2-bedroom apartment instead of a 1-bedroom apartment, save money to put a down payment on a house, or do a lot of things. Save money so that you can have money for investing. Well, it's always good chatting with you, and we're having a good time. We don't want to worry too much about this, but we need to see what's happening in our world so that we can choose our course, know what direction we want to go, and survive. Not only survive, but to thrive, to do well. Well, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Have a good day.